Hey guys, in this video I am sharing with you hand and cheek swatches of all of the Wet n Wild color icon blushes that I have right now. These blushes come in plastic packaging with a tiny brush that I don't really recommend in applying blushes. Shade that I have in here is the Fantastic Plastic Pink, and it came in broken during shipment, so I tried repressing it. I have a video linked, so if you want to know how to repress a broken product, just check that video out. This blush is very pink with some silver glitters in it. This blush is also very pigmented, so just to use a very light hand with this. You will see later that I put on too much of the blush even though I was putting it very light-handedly, so just be very careful when applying this blush. Or you can always go over with your beauty sponge just to blend it out. Then the second shade that I have is Rosé Champagne, which is this very light pinky blush with a little hint of peach with a lot of shimmer. This blush barely shows up on my face when I have foundation, but when I am barefaced, it gives me a very healthy glow. But when I'm wearing foundation, I really have to pack it on. But since it's very shimmery, all you can see is the shimmer, not really the hint of the color of the blush. I don't really recommend it if we have the same skin color, but for pale skin, this looks really great. Next blush is Apricot in the middle. It is similar to the Rosé Champagne, but it has more of a peachy hint, peachy pigment rather than a light pink pigment. But similar to the Rosé Champagne, even though this is a bit more pigmented based on the color base, it's still very shimmery, and when I'm wearing foundation, I still have to pack it on. And as you can see later, it will be very shimmery if I really want the pigment to show up on my face. But again, if I'm wearing no foundation, just my bare skin, it shows up better. I don't really recommend this for those with similar skin tone as mine, especially if you have oily skin, because your face will be full of shimmer and you will look very oily, similar to the Rosé Champagne. So I showed a little bit of a comparison swatch between Apricot in the middle and Rosé Champagne. And Rosé Champagne has a bit more pink in its pigment, and Apricot in the middle is more peachy, but they're both very light and very shimmery. Next one is Pearlescent Pink, which is always touted as the dupe for the NARS Orgasm, and they are. I've swatched NARS Orgasm before, and it has a very similar peachy color with shimmers. The shimmer does not really translate too much when you apply it on the cheeks, so it's okay even though it has shimmers. It just gives a healthy glow to the cheeks and it will not make you oily. Again, I showed swatch between Apricot in the middle and Pearlescent Pink, so you will see that Pearlescent Pink is really more pigmented. The last one is Mellow Wine, and this is the only matte blush in the line. And this is my favorite because it has this old warm rose formula, and it's matte, which is perfect for my oily skin. It's also very pigmented, so be very light-handed with this one. So these are the swatches of all the blushes on natural lighting and in artificial lighting, where you can see more of the shimmers and the blushes. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy your day.